Howdy, hi everybody. Merhaba, dzień dobry, здравствуйте.
Now, I screwed up on figuring these out. I think WX is 12 days away from a full moon. I think Wilson's about 4, but I'm kind of guessing. That figuring out the 1,000 plus kind of screwed me up, so.
What I was talking about was the Shadow Chester and the Snow Chester. I'm thinking about making this. I don't know. The Snow Chester works like an ice box, but I don't know if that means you can't put anything but food in him. And Shadow Chester has 3 extra slots. And I had everything set up, and I got, I think, a half moon. So the order of business is to go back into the caves, but I want more something or others. I want more, well, I'll probably leave you behind, Chester. There's no point in getting your little ass killed right now. I want more blow darts to do that. I didn't bring food, did I? My curse. Chester, it's your fault, buddy. But I wanted to go down there and fix the ancient altar PseudoScience machine. And, but like I said, the rhinos are kind of the bane of those. There still are obviously Rockies in the swamp. I can't think of until they start to spread out of the swamp, I can't think of a reason why we care if they're in the swamp or not. Now, most of the tentacles, if you don't know, are gone from Wilson's swamp. I haven't played him in a while. Most of the tentacles are gone from his swamp area. Alright. The northern part of the swamp, most of the tentacles have been killed, not all of them. There's a Merm village there. There's the pig village I built for the 1,000 day celebration. I had a wooden wall here, and I set it on fire, and they went to war. That was the 1,000th day. I tend to space off that the south part of the swamp is pretty virginal, meaning there's like tentacle lines, tentacle rings, all that happy stuff. Those are from the, I think that spider nest was there on the first day. The beefalo herd is over here behind a wall. Thought I killed that damn lure plant. Huh. Must have got a new one. There's another beefalo herd here. And the wall was because I had Rocky infestation everywhere. And I finally bribed them all with stones and took them downstairs. The Pig King is there. Door to Adventure is there. I've never put it... Wait, no. The Door to Adventure is there. The Teleportado is there, which takes you to another sandbox. Does not take you to Adventure. The only McTusk in this world is there, and there's a hunting camp there. That's about it. So anyway. And I'm on the quest for reeds. Now, Shadow Chester, you put, fill him up with nightmare fuel. And when the full moon comes and goes or whatever, he turns into Shadow Chester with 3 extra slots. Snow Chester, you put fill him up with blue gems, and he turns into Snow Chester. Now he stays that way until he's killed, and then he comes back. But I don't know any details on Icebox Chester, which actually might be a good reason to make him first. The problem is, if I make Icebox Chester and I can't store anything in him, since I'm using him for the caves right now, I would have to kill him. But I never use Chester for an ice, food storage, really. Unfortunately, it'd be a big help to you like in Reign of the Giants, but the odds of you having enough blue gems to turn him into anything are pretty much slim to none. The nightmare fuel you could get by, get off the Euro rat turret. Nightmare fuel you could get by doing something or other. How many did I get? 34, not too bad. It's a murderous environment. I see the Rockies and the Thimble widgets. The Merms are not having happy times with each other. We'll have to come down here and play in the swamp someday. I was trying to spend as much time in ROG as possible, but it's since it's not done. Now, green mushrooms cooked restore 15 sanity for very little damage, so... In fact, since I was going in the caves, I should have collected a bunch of them. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now, I'll probably load up on these when I go back down in the cave. Dragon pies for healing. It's 40 healing, and that way the bandages are kind of like a backup, and they don't heal as much anyway. That's still something that'd be kind of nice if they would address. I think we might take some bunny money this time if I think about it. Fix my TAM like I have a brain. Depends on how close we are to the full moon. I honestly don't know. I think it's in like another 4 days maybe. I just never had a reason to follow it that much. Where's the other carrots? Sorry, I just woke up. I'm moving kind of slow. If I didn't, I can't remember what was in that one I was recording, but like I said, I realized it was too far to the full moon. The first comment that I saw that Shadow and Snow Chest were actually in the game was Broseph Stalin, unless I'm mistaken. But there have been many others who have mentioned it to me, so that's cool.
I do a lovely video of werepigs and, whatchamacallits. Oh, hounds. The only comments I get are about, stinky old Chester. Grabbing my headlines, buddy. Oops, we can't plant. Ooh, I wonder if we get a little Chester. Found the source of my buzz. It's this microphone, and I really hate to get a new one. I'm just cheap. Why spend money on microphones when you can buy hats? Oh hell, I didn't realize I'd done that silliness. Now somebody asked me about what I thought about if what summer would do to this camp, and well, you know, Wilson could probably make about 1 million flinger dingers. It's one reason I've kept this world, even though it's kind of outdated, is if you have this kind of massive stuff, you can pretty much do anything you want to. Although with them well, even with the thing with the food spoiler in the crock pot, that's one. Well, the spoilage on food was one reason I went to so many crock pots. Was you could pound a ton of food all at once if you wanted to. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. If you wanted to go somewhere, do it basically taffy and pumpkin cookies. But unfortunately, having it spoil in the crock pot actually makes it better to. I've done worlds with a crock pot, and if it doesn't keep in the crock pot, that becomes less possible. Kind of pushes you to more, is what I'm saying. Probably too philosophical. Ooh, Ted. Oh, we didn't get rid of the poo, did we? I noticed that the birch nuts don't go in the ice box, and somebody said it was probably because they kept a long time anyway. And I do respect that opinion, but I suspect it's just because they screwed up. Because it's happened before. What else do these take? No, I do not have every recipe in my head. No. Now, the snowbird feathers that Wilson has are a result. Now, let me finish this ding, 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 ding. Snowbird feathers Wilson has are a result of using an ice staff to freeze snowbirds and then kill them. I have to do something about that. I hate waiting for stuff in the game. You know, there may be a bunch of wood over here that I didn't pick up.
We should be talking about ROG. Reign of Giants, I wonder if it would have been good if the seasons got harder over time instead of going full bore from the very get-go. Not winter so much because everybody's pretty used to that, but spring and summer, really, I don't know. Is anybody still having trouble with spring? It may just be me, but when I did it, it seemed relatively simple. You just switch out the umbrella and build a fire from time to time. I mean, watch your water gauge. Thought that was the pig's shoulders there. Hunchback pigs. I could stop that beefalo hat with all of them where they are. I could stop carrying that. It's tonight the night, Chester. Oh no, that's... So are we going the wrong way? Have we got like a long ass time before we get the full moon? Shoot. I think we do. Alright. You all probably knew all that, didn't you? Yeah, well, crud muffins. I'm going to head back into the caves then. What I want to do in the caves is make Thulecite our armor. Now, this isn't everything, because you know I am about throwing crap down, but those were the ruins chests, but there's more because they overflowed. There's 4 more yellow gems. What else is here? There's a star collar staff. Hell, I don't even remember what the hell that does. And that an orange gem I didn't know I had. Let's see. There's some Thulecite. There's the Houndius shootius. You know what? Somebody told me you could move that now. So we might take a look at that. I never found a place where I fought all the time. So that's why I never placed it. Let me look up Hound shootius and I shall return. Okay, I did look up the Houndius shootius, and Wiki says it's more like a mob than a structure, and that it cannot be deconstructed with a deconstruction staff or with a hammer. And to me, that would mean it can't be moved. I was gonna go get a new ham bat. Well, let's get rid of some of this crap first. Some of this stuff really ought to be thrown away. Oh, hell, more of that stuff. In the land of rot, snow and its king. Come on, Chester, hurry up. We've got to do something or other. Come here, pig. No hat, no life. Yeah, well, Eugene, it's going to be a bad day for Eugene's. And a new ham bat is born. One piggy bat, 2 sticks, and 2 pieces of meat. Nice how a pig turns into a ham bat, isn't it? Well, we got a lot of time to kill, Chester. I'm still getting ready to go downstairs, so I was just curious. How to throw that damn thing away, too. You know, I was thinking as I was forced to use an ROG, the umbrella in the springtime, because use the piggy backpack because it really helps to have the inventory. But and with the walking stick it works out fine, but then you have to constantly switch out to the umbrella in spring. And it just keeps occurring to me, why didn't they ever make it so there was a workable way to get the Krampus sack without an exploit? It's like, you know, there's a bunch of stuff you should have fixed in the original game so that this would be working out better. Now, what the hell? I'll probably be leaving whichever one now. Put you here, and I'll wonder where the spoilage came from later. Oh, we're... Shite. I should have... I don't think I have nightmare armor stockpiled. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish up what I need to go do to go down to the caves and kind of half-ass keep an eye on... I don't know. If I take Rockies, I could probably get by with wooden armor. Not having my sanity jacked up was really nice last time through. Alright, anyway, let me get ready for the cave run and we'll go. I think it's a while before we get to where I could turn Chester into anything. Yeah, I think the dark of the moon is halfway, isn't it? So yeah, we got a ways to go. Alright, I'll get back with you when I get everything ready. Okay, dark of the moon. And this is just going to be backup nightmare armor, which I may or may not take. I'm kind of thinking a suit of nightmare armor and a suit of log armor and hope for the best. Oh, nightmare armor. Magic. 5 nightmare fuel and, ooh, 3. Well, I'm glad I overdid. have enough to do another one. So, missed it by one. Ain't that a beast? Oh well, it'll be good enough. It's the hat. I may or may not, I do have a sewing kit. Five days usage is what it was. I assume it still is. Oh, I never did put you away, did I? And I just saw another one of you. Alright, anyway, I will be back when we are closer. I think we're about ready. I get food sorted out. Slowly moving towards winter. Oh hell, an escaped Rocky. Two escaped Rockies. Uh-oh. We're going to have to do another Rocky cleanup. Son of a beast. There was probably one walking around up there I didn't realize was up there. I may have to take them all downstairs.